Hafa day, everybody. Welcome to Fiesta Friday. I'm still Jason Salas, and we thank you as always for watching. In our House to Home segment coming up later on in the program, we are going to show you the hottest properties right here on Guam. Plus, we're going to meet some Latin dancers who are showing people how to have a wonderful way to stay in shape and have some fun and learn about another culture. But first, the Slam Society is brought to us by our friend Tom Akigami. And Tom, I understand that's now been a sort of a branding change right now. You, of course, have your, no one on the island has a better pulse, has the pulse of, you know, like the car community, like the whole fashion scene and everything like that. You're kind of like the point man for that. So what has Slam to become?
They rebranded earlier this year to Offset Kings. So they took their Fat Lace, which is a brand that does this nationally. They took Slam Society and Hella Flush, put it together and call it Offset Kings. Mm-hmm. So they're putting basically the low lifestyle event together as this new event called Offset Kings. Basically the same thing, but you know, different name.
And again, for people that don't know, Tom was here like last year when we were talking about. It's almost like one of those, you know, like kind of like the rock and art festivals that are really popular in the States because, you know, it's car culture and it's fashion and, it's a lot of art and everything. It's a really positive experience for anybody who checks it out.
Definitely. It culminates not just the cars, but there's b-boys or breakdancing, a live graffiti art competition. And this year there's some new stuff. Illest brand clothing is actually doing a model search for Guam models or Guam female models to be featured in their 2015 catalog. So that's going to be happening, and the ladies that are chosen are going to be at the Illest or Fat Lace booth at the event. We also have Napa Auto Parts, who's doing a mini hood art contest. They have these canvases or hood-shaped art boards that are being used as canvases for artists to go and compete basically for prizes, and they're going to be displayed at the show.
Oh, very cool. Yeah. Are people in the car community still doing like the airbrush technique? Because I remember like back in the 90s that was really popular.
Some people are. There's some guys that customize their rides with that, but...
Very cool.
Yeah.
Like I'm old enough to remember you had like, what was it, the Rhino versus the Hulk? There was that one truck that went around with there, and there was the Menudo truck that, that my friend George's family owned in there. That was awesome. You can never like look past that and everything. Okay, so and obviously food and music are a big part of this.
Definitely, you've got live DJs all night. We also have some motorsports. Obviously, it's at the racetrack, so we'll have the last round, the final round of the Pro Line Drift Series happening during the event as well. Food, we've got about 4 different vendors with food. There's a food truck and everything, so you won't go hungry. Lots of entertainment from start to finish.
Mm-hmm. Are people able to apply to be part of the festivities, either if they want to enter the drifting competition or if they want to play, if they're like a musical and they're looking for a gig?
Drifting registration, it already ended, but most of all our drivers are all set and ready to go. As far as the automotive showcase, it is still open. Last day to register is the 3rd of December, which is this upcoming Wednesday, and that has to be done either online at offsetkings.com or in person at Proline or at Car Audio Image.
Now, what does this mean for Guam as far as giving us exposure to, you know, the bigger world? Because the world is such a small place right now because of social media and because of all, you know, online distribution and everything like that. What does it say about the community here and how much we enjoy, you know, this culture and, you know, what a positive experience is here? Because it's not like one of those things where, you know, you walk around and there's kind of a tense feeling because you've got this club and everything. Everybody gets along and everybody's really supportive.
I mean, yeah, they're vying for awards, but everybody gets along. There's one thing to say is that they're back. They want to do it again on Guam, so it shows them that they were impressed with the turnout last year, and they want to continue to do it and grow Guam's, you know, car culture and everything else. So, yeah.
Who are some of the big names that might be showing up from that community?
Mark Arsenal, the founder of Fat Lace or Illest Clothing, he'll be coming out with his right-hand man Felix Marcelino. I do know that there's several Japanese magazines coming out to cover this event like they did last year.
Very cool.
And I heard rumors of speedhunters.com coming out here to cover this event for the first time. So that'd be cool. Their first time on Guam.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I know my friends at Opaque, I know, like, I'm looking at the poster right now, which is really awesome. And where can people find this online? Because people are definitely going to want to print this out or share it on Facebook.
You know what? They could just drop me an email. I'll send them the file.
Very cool. Here's a PDF.
Yeah, here's a PDF. Print it out. Yeah. And I've got some extra posters that they want. info@upshiftend.com. Give me a buzz and I'll shoot you a file.
Okay, and the reason I brought up Opaque is those guys and other organizations like them and everything, they're doing so many cool things here with design and with clothing and everything like that. How has that part of the community really taken off in the last 2 years?
Gosh, they've been doing really well, obviously.
I mean, it all started with Fuckeye way back, and now it's, it's spawned this huge industry.
You've got them, you've got Crowns, you've got Kicks Hoy doing a lot of things. Opaque is doing a big movement with the arts, so definitely a positive thing. They're the ones that are going to be coordinating the Can Control 2 graffiti competition, so you'll have Ed Gaza there with his boys, handling that. It'll be pretty neat.
Okay, well, real quick before we go to commercial, how much is it to get in?
Oh, it's $10 in advance. You can get any of your tickets at all the Shell locations around the island, at Opaque, at Proline, at Car LG Image, and MWR, ITT, and Anderson ITT if you live on base. If you do plan to purchase at the gate, it is $5 more, so we advise everyone to go get it ahead of time. All
right, and the gate of which he speaks is, of course, the Yigo Raceway Park, and that's going to happen on Saturday, December 6th. All right, Tom, thanks.
All right, thank you.
Always good to see you, man. Happy
Likewise.
holidays. All right, stay tuned, everybody. We're back after this.